Yeah, diddy die, diddy die, die, die. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the October song session. It's really nice to have people in the building with me. We're going to sing a new song, Psalm 96. That because it's the high holy days and that there are more people around, that I would be out-peopled. That I would be tired of peopling. But I've discovered that this season, rather, it is making me feel very grateful for the communities that I have and the people around me. So I had to sing a Hine Matov that says how blessed we are when we come together. I am so grateful for all of you here with me in person tonight, and those of you watching online, and even those of you who forgot. It's all right. Also very pleased to have my good friend, Dr. Jim Applebaum, here with me on the guitar tonight. He came straight for a meeting, so he couldn't have his bell bottoms and high heels. So, you know, maybe next time.
Next time.
Probably I shouldn't have said that out loud.
So I don't. The challenge.
I know I did issue a challenge. It would be great. I would love it. I don't know if you know this, but October this year has 352 million Jewish holidays, all crammed into 24 days. As a matter of fact, not even 30, 24. So I thought we would do like a song from each section of the holidays that we are going through this month. And I'm going to give you all a little hint. When we come to the end of October, don't say, hey, isn't it great you get a break now and the high holy days are over? No, they're not. They're not over until the 24th. So after the 24th of October, you can ask me, hey, isn't it great that the high holy days are over? And now you'll all know that. Nobody else will know that. And they will still ask me. But that's fine. I might need a nap. I don't know if you know this about me. We're going to start with Avinu Malkeinu, which is sung, we sang it throughout Rosh Hashanah, and it's sung throughout Yom Kippur, and probably, at least for us here at Beth Torah, and I think in many places, one of the absolutely best known songs equated with the High Holy Days. You hear this folk Avinu Malkeinu and you think, oh, it's time for Rosh Hashanah. Oh, it's time for Yom Kippur. So this is our Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur segment of Avinu Malkeinu. We'll probably sing it through twice. Awesome. Kind of that's right. Well, I thought you were here, and that just felt right. We did not rehearse that. He just came along. Well done. That was real nice. That was fun. So we take a breath after Yom Kippur, and then we move into Sukkot, which is the festival of booths. We build a sukkah, which is a structure that you have to be able to see the sky through. And we are supposed to sit out we're supposed to sleep in the sukkah, but I don't go that far. But we take our meals in the sukkah and we look at the stars. And as we sing a little bit later, you'll notice this Ufros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha, from Hashkivenu, right? Spread the shelter over us. Spread your shelter over us. It's that same sukkah, Sukkot, Sukkot. All those words are related together of this shelter of peace, this shelter of God. And it is a joyful holiday. Sukkot is one of the many holidays where we are commanded to rejoice. So we're going to do this little Ufros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha. What the translation is on the song sheet. What does that say? Shelter us with the shelter of your peace is basically what we are singing. It's got an A part and a B part, and each part is sung twice. So I'll just go ahead and start singing it, and it will be pretty simple to pick up. We will sing it together. Yeah, see, it's in 4/4 time. So how about I do that right? Let's do that again. I want to sing that in the sukkah this year. That's a really fun song. I'm so glad that we did that. All right, folks. Now, I'm going to let you be the boss of you, but I would love if you got up and danced with me, because at the end of Sukkot, we have Simchat Torah. And class, does anybody remember what we celebrate at Simchat Torah? That's right. That's right, Betsy. That Torah. We do celebrate. This is why my students are so successful. Yes, we celebrate the Torah. We dance with the Torah. We hear the end of it read in the beginning. And in honor of that, we're going to sing one of my favorites, Tree of Life. So if you would like to get up and dance with me, if you're at home, I invite you to get up and dance with me. You can chair dance. You can stand up and dance. But we're going to do the actions. I also didn't warn Jim about this, so I'd like to see your best trees, please. Now we're singing it a cappella. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Now we're real quiet. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. Let the deer hear you. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you for singing and dancing. I feel like we have appropriately celebrated the Torah. And that actually, for those of you who may not be aware, when we put the Torah away on a Friday night or a Saturday morning and we sing, Eitz Chaim hi lamachazikim ba v'tom hecha meushar. That's what we're singing is, she's a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy is a wiggly translation, but a tree of life. Eitz Chaim. Yeah, which I think is pretty darn cool that we are teaching that to our children and the grown-ups. I mean, like, these are the things that I learn when I learn songs for the kids. It's like, oh, but those words sound really familiar. Oh, they're the same words. There's also the Hashivenu. We sing at the High Holy Days, Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, which is return us and we will be returned. And it's also in that Eitz Chaim hi lamachazikim ba v'tom hecha meushar Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem. So if you're a musical nerd like I am, and the way that my brain works is it remembers lyrics. Like I can sing the song for you in the second grade when I was Bambi's mother. I just remember. So I've started to notice these patterns like, well, those words seem really similar to these words, and that's because they are. And I think that's because so many of our prayers come right out of the Torah or the writings. Yeah, so there's your little Torah lesson for this evening. You're welcome.
Bambi's mother, though, you got off early in the show.
Just a little throwaway.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. One day. So that is your High Holy Day introduction and celebration in 3 songs. Moving along, yesterday was October 7th, which of course was the Gregorian anniversary of the attacks in Israel. Last year, right after Simchat Torah. In Israel, they will be commemorating that date within the Hebrew calendar that will be right after Simchat Torah, because the attacks happened right after Simchat Torah.
But they actually celebrated it.
So they'll do both. But we here, we live by the Gregorian calendar. So that was yesterday. And so I decided that we needed to sing about love and building the world with love. And maybe if we all do enough of that and spread that around, other people will pick it up. Maybe it'll become a thing. Wouldn't that be great? If building from love became a thing. And here's the other song that talks about the shelter of peace. You know, it's one of my favorite prayers that we have. Talking about how we're feeling in the world and admitting that we're tired. I think we live in a culture that glorifies pretending like we're not tired, even when we are. And the Torah comes along and says, you know what? Or at least our liturgy comes along and says, lie down. God will grant you rest. And spread the shelter of God's peace over you so that you can have a little bit of respite in this world. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Here we go. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace. Raise us up with our hearts and our minds at ease. Spread the shelter of your wings over us and everything. Help us to do and say and sing. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Sometimes hope feels further than the stars, like peace picked up and moved away to Mars. I feel small and full of fear. I don't think I can make it here, but then I feel your wings surround and draw me near. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Ufros aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Our thoughts now turn to those in our lives who are in need of healing, of body, of mind, of spirit. And as I tell the kids, sometimes we need some healing of feelings. I invite you to gather up those names in your heart, and if you would like to say any of them out loud, to do so in this time. If you're watching at home, you can type them. I invite you to include yourself in these prayers, because I know we're all doing an awful lot right now. We gather up the prayers that we've said with our mouths and the prayers for those who just live in our hearts right now, and pray a prayer for healing. Source of strength, who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. I want to add Sharon and Damien. We're drawing near the end already. It goes so quickly when I'm with you folks. But before our couple of final songs, you know we must have announcements, because that's what we do here. So buckle up, Buttercup. On Friday and Saturday, we have Kol Nidre and Yom Kippur and Shabbat. So we do have our cello player coming in for Kol Nidre to play the Kol Nidre, and then
Thank you for not asking me to do that on the guitar.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We also, Warren Sickles' son is coming in as a soloist. I don't know if you've heard Jason sing, but he's got a gorgeous voice, and he's going to sing our Kol Nidre this year, and it is mwah. It's just beautiful. So lots of beautiful music on Kol Nidre. We have the choir. And then on Yom Kippur, again, we have the choir for the morning service and for Yizkor. And we're bringing back our creative service, so I invite you to come in for that. And then at Ne'ilah, choir, band again, and shofar blowers. Multiple shofar blowers again on the Ne'ilah service. And then Sunday, we have religious school, because, why not? Just spend all day fasting and come back and play with children. It seems like a great idea. But that's the day we needed to build the sukkah. So we're going to have religious school. Come use power tools after fasting all day and help us build the sukkah. We're going to have donuts and coffee, and families are invited to stay for a picnic in the sukkah. We'll have it all built and decorated. And then if you want to have lunch or dinner or something in the sukkah throughout the week, because it's a week-long festival, just reach out to Alex in the office, and he can let you know if anybody's out there. I highly recommend it. It's real fun to have a meal out there. Small groups registration is open. If you would like to be part of a small group, 5785 small group for Beth Torah members, you can go online on our website. It's under community. Go to small groups, and it lists all the small groups, and you can click a button and register online. And then on the 16th, we have Erev Sukkot. We're going to have a picnic and celebration. The picnic, you can just eat wherever you want to, not in the sanctuary. But you can eat in the sukkah, you can eat at the picnic tables, you can eat at the ulam, and then we're going to have our picnicky type outdoor service in the Ulam because somebody forgot to check and see what time the sun sets in October in Kansas. I'm not going to tell you, but her initials are Lezlie Zucker. So we're going to have our service inside because it's going to be real dark after the picnic. And then on the 23rd, we have Erev Simchat Torah, which will be in here because we'll be taking out our Torahs and dancing with them. And then on the 24th in the morning is Yom, the last day of Sukkot with Yizkor, and that will be over at B'nai Yehuda. We do those services together, and it's their turn to host. So, boom, there's that. I think that's everything. Did I forget anything? Thank goodness, because that's a lot.
I just wanted you to know that there was a storm Lezlie and it just disappeared. So now we're afraid of Milton.
There was a storm, Leslie?
Yes, there was a storm Lezlie.
Why did you tell my husband that? I'm never going to hear the end of that. Although the storm Leslie dissipated.
Yes, it did.
Awesome. There we go. I was waiting for it.
But they probably didn't spell it with a T.
Probably not. They probably spelled it with an S. We're going to end with another song for peace before we do our closing song. This is our first closing song, Lo Isa Goy, melody by Sheldon Lowe. Lo Isa Goy, El Goy Chered, Lo Yiladu, O Milchama, Lo Isa Goy, El Goy Chered, Lo Yiladu, O Milchama. We can choose darkness or we can choose light. We can choose weapons or we can choose life. We can choose darkness or we can choose light. We can choose weapons or we can choose life. Lay down our swords. I don't wanna learn more no more. Lay down our swords. I don't wanna learn more no more. Okay, I'm gonna sing the whole thing through again. But these are written, these parts, to sing on top of each other, so you can pick your favorite one and sing that over and over again, or sing all the way through with me. As long as you're singing a part of this song, it should go. And here we go. Lo Isa Goy, El Goy Chered, Lo Yiladu, O Milchama. Lo Isa Goy, El Goy Chered, Lo Yiladu, O Milchama. We can choose darkness or we can choose light. We can choose weapons or we can choose life. We can choose darkness or we can choose light. We can choose weapons or we can choose life. Lay down our swords. I don't wanna learn war no more. Lay down our swords. I don't wanna learn war no more. Lo Isa Goy, El Goy Cherev, Lo Yilmadu, Old Milchama. Lo Isa Goy, El Goy Cherev, Lo Yilmadu, Old Milchama. All right, as you know, I have a lot more singing to do this week. So instead of a whole bunch of extra closing songs, we're going to do our regular closer. Thank you all so much. Thank you for those of you who are watching online. Thank you so much to those of you who are here in person. If you've ever done a performance of any kind, you know it's so much easier to do group singing with an actual group. And thank you to Jim for coming in and playing guitar. Like you didn't even have time to put on your comfy shoes. I really appreciate that. And thank you to Dave for helping me be heard. I try and shout in the darkness. As I went out this foggy morn, I saw a dragonfly. She made me think of you, my friend, and how quickly life flows by. So long, my friend, farewell, my friend. Our time here is sadly over, but we shall meet again, my friend, one day by the banks of the river. Go from here, my bonny friend, and don't you look behind. No further can I walk with you, but there's no time to cry. So long, my friend, farewell, my friend. Our time here is sadly over, but we shall meet again, my friend, one day by the banks of the river. When the time has come, my friend, and when our work is done, we'll meet here at the docks, my friend, and the boats will take us home. So long, my friend, farewell, my friend. Our time here is sadly over, but we shall meet again, my friend, one day by the banks of the river. Thank you all so much. Take care of each other out there.